Greetings, students. This is Professor Ireland here. I wanted to talk to you briefly about the Healthy Food Budget Challenge. I know some of you might be a little confused, so if that is you at all, then hopefully this video will help you a little bit with understanding. The idea behind this project is that students typically feel that healthy food costs more, and this is an idea in which you're going to try to explore if that's in fact true or not. So the outcome of it, even if you go over budget, is not something that I'm going to be taking points off for. It's embracing the idea of the experience on if you were able to do it or if you think it's feasible. So with that being said, I'm giving students an option of two different choices. So you do not have to do both, you choose one. Some of you like to write more and are more into writing reports. If that's you, you want to pick option number 2. If you are interested in exploring the idea by trying it, explore by doing, that's option 1. So I have in front of you the homework assignment outline. So I just want to reiterate that I've given you, first of all, you've watched the YouTube with Dr. Oz, and then secondly, if you've downloaded this, the one thing that I wanted you to also take a look at was Spoon University actually tried this with college students. So they did it for 5 days at $25. So roughly that's $5 a meal. So because this is a condensed class and we don't have that much time, I didn't want you to have to do 5 meals. We're only going to focus on 2. So when you go through this, what I need for your what I would call deliverable is 2 healthy meals under $10, and I'm going to have you blog along the way through our discussion and take photos of what's going on. So with that being said, just reiterating, option 1, you're going to actually try to prepare, buy, and blog about your experience of 2 meals under $10, $5 roughly each, but it doesn't have to work out if one was more than the other. Secondly, when we're dealing with those meals, I don't care what the meal is, but what I want to do is, so for example, some people like to eat breakfast for dinner. That's fine. You can have what a classic breakfast would be for dinner, or something like that, but I want it to be a large portion, or what you would consider the largest meal of the day that you eat. That's the portion size that I want. So if you normally have 1 large meal, then that's what I want this meal to look like, and try to do it under $5 or $10 for 2 meals, 2 large meals. In a period. It doesn't have to be a day, it could be 2 different days, it can be however you decide. That part of it is totally at your disposal to make that decision, because I want it to fit your diet. The idea is, how do I get healthy foods into my diet when I'm on a budget? That's the premise behind the whole assignment. Same thing with option 2. If you're not familiar with food insecurity, we have a large food insecurity blanket here in the Central Valley, and I want you to explore that, and then I want you to explore how do we bring healthy food into people that have food insecurity, and how can we do that? What are the best ways to do that? So you need to do a literature review, need to have at least 5 references, and you need to do it in proper reporting style like MLA or the JAND, which is the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. For anybody that's a nutrition major or medical major, it's that same kind of AMA style. Okay, so that being said, I'm just going to move this down a little bit, the cursor, so that you have a little bit more background. Feel free to take a look. I've got some planning tools for you. I've got some things to help you and explain it a little bit more, but this was just a very condensed video that I wanted to do to help you understand this better. If you still have questions, feel free to post them in the question cafe inside of the discussion area. And again, don't forget to click on the discussion questions before you begin option 1, so that you know what questions I'm going to be asking, so you know when to take pictures. Okay? I'm excited to see what comes out of this assignment for you all, and I will see you soon.